god, that trailer looks fucking incredible, right? Oh my god, everybody's portraits look fucking incredible. Ken actually has a normal voice for once. Oh my god, the new combat gear, Jesus fucking Christ! What the fuck? The new combat gear looks fucking incredible. I wasn't expecting him to do that, but fuck, I'm not fucking arguing with it. Oh my god, the fucking remix of fucking Mass Destruction. What the hell? That sounds fucking dope. And the anime cutscenes look fucking incredible. Aigis, oh my god, Aigis. Ah, my beloved. Ah! I apologize for that. I don't know. I don't know what came over me. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Point here, and yeah, as you can probably tell from that opening bit, I am very, very hyped about Persona 3 Reload now, which I'm sure, based on the content, or the title of my last video, probably surprises a lot of people, but hey, check my comments on that last video and you'll see an update on the situation. But yeah, so, for those who somehow aren't aware, a new trailer for Persona 3 Reload just dropped, and it looks fucking incredible. So let's get a few things out of the way first. First off, we know the game is coming out on February 2nd, so we now have an actual release date. That's good. The game is also up for pre-order, at least on the very least, it's up for pre-order on Xbox. The physical pre-orders don't seem to be up yet, and while the Steam page is up, Steam doesn't seem to be letting you pre-order it yet. So that's a little bit annoying, but it is up for pre-order on Xbox, and we now have a lot more details about the game. But first off, I just want to go over a few things that we saw in the trailer. So yeah, a few of the things that I covered in the little opening bit. There seems to be a remix of Mass Destruction, which may or may not be an actual new song, but it definitely shares a lot of elements with Mass Destruction, and it sounds fucking great. The characters also seem to have actual combat gear that they wear in Dungeon, which obviously is a carryover from Persona 5, where the characters' outfits would change when they were in the dungeon. I guess Seize is going to have that now as well. When, to be honest, at first I wasn't too sure about this, but the outfits do look pretty sick, so I'm not really going to argue with it. We've also seen pretty much all of the characters' portraits. Now, I think the only one whose portrait we haven't seen is Koromaru, but he's the dog. Like, what more do you want? There's not really much they can do with a dog's portrait, but all I know is that Aigis' portrait looks fucking great. We've also heard Ken's voice, and yeah, it's definitely improving over the original. Ken's voice was one of the ones in the original game that I wasn't really the biggest fan of. I know a lot of people didn't like Fuka's, and while I can understand why, I never really had a problem with Fuka's original voice, but Ken's always bothered me, so the new voice sounds fucking great. We kind of hear we hear Aigis and Shinji's voices in the background a little bit, but it's kind of hard to make them out, so kind of still waiting on how they're going to sound, although from what we do hear, although it's not very much, they do sound pretty good. We also have look at some of the new anime cutscenes, and yeah, they look fucking incredible. And also, the opening monologue for the trailer, that sounds like Makoto's voice, which is interesting that they would have Makoto monologue the opening, considering he's a silent protagonist, but I mean, hey, I'm not complaining. Maybe it's not even Makoto, maybe it's someone else, but it sure as hell, based on the voice and also what it was saying, it sure as hell sounds like Makoto, so that was kind of cool. But now that all of that stuff is out of the way, if you want to see the rest of it, just go fucking watch the trailer. I probably had it playing over the video here, but let's talk about some of the other details. So first off, yes, the game does have Day 1 DLC. I think we all saw that coming. But in all honesty, the DLC doesn't actually bother me too much. I have a few gripes with it, which we'll get to. But first off, let's just go down the list of the DLC we have. So we have the Persona 4 Yasogami uniform pack, which, surprise, surprise, that's the uniforms from Yasogami High. I think we all knew this was going to be a thing. Then we have the Persona 5 Shujin Academy costume pack, which is the same thing, but for Shujin Academy. Again, we probably all saw this coming. Then we have the Persona 5 Royal Phantom Thieves outfit pack, which, I'll be honest, I didn't see coming, but I probably should have, considering Soul Hackers 2 also had that. Based on the picture, we can tell that Makoto is going to be Joker, Junpei is going to be Skull, and Yukari is going to be Panther. We probably could have seen all of those coming. Now, I'm not entirely sure who's going to be the others, but if I had to make a guess, I think Akihiko is probably going to be Fox, Mitsuru is probably going to be Queen, Fuka is probably going to be Oracle, Koromaru is probably going to be Mona. I mean, there's like 3 different people that could possibly be Mona. Ken and Aigis are also options, although I personally think Aigis is going to end up being Noir, or actually no, maybe Fuka will be Noir and Aigis will be Oracle, or maybe Aigis is going to be Violet. I mean, that would make sense for multiple different reasons. I guess Shinji's probably going to be Crow. I don't know, it's kind of hard to make predictions the farther it goes in. All I know is that there's 10 party members in P5 and there's 10 party members in P3, so all of the Phantom Thieves from Royal are going to be getting some kind of representation. I don't think we're gonna be seeing Sophie and Wolf equivalents, but that's whatever. As long as Crow and Violet are getting love, that's kind of all I care about. But anyway, that's kind of cool. But the thing that I'm not the happiest about is the fact that the background music and the outfits are now separate DLC. Because there's also Persona 5 background music DLC and Persona 4 background music DLC, which is a little bit shitty. Soul Hackers 2 did this as well, and it's like, I didn't really like it when they did it. But yeah, you do have to buy the background music separately. So you won't just, the battle music won't just change naturally. Whatever you put on the outfits now that has to be separate, which is kind of shit. And from what the trailer said, it seems like the Persona 4 DLC, the Persona 4 music is going to be exclusive to pre-orders, which is fucking stupid. Like, why? It's also the only DLC that you get with the Digital Deluxe, which is really, really fucking weird. Or does it just come with the standard edition? I don't fucking know. All I know is that DLC is apparently limited, and that's really, really dumb. Limited DLC, it's fucking stupid. But whatever. What I do find interesting about the music packs is that they seem to change more than just the battle music, because it's not just Last Surprise and Reach Out for the Truth that are listed. For Persona 5, you have Last Surprise. This is entirely from memory, so I might miss something. You have Last Surprise, Takeover, Rivers in the Desert, Yaldabaoth, the Victory Theme, and something else. And for Persona 4 Golden, you have Reach Out to the Truth, Time to Make History, I'll Find Myself, or whatever the fuck that song was called, battle version, and of course the victory theme. So it seems like it's going to change more than just the normal battle theme. It seems like it's going to change the battle theme, the ambush battle theme, the boss theme, the victory theme, which it already did in P5. But I guess, yeah, it's going to change more than just the basic battle theme like it did in P5, which is actually pretty cool, but I don't like that it's locked separately. I do like the ability not to change the music when turning the costumes on, but you didn't have to make it a separate DLC in order to do that. But regardless, aside from that, the other pack, which, yes, I think we all kind of knew was going to happen, were the Persona packs. So we have three. We have the Persona 5 Royal Persona Pack 1, Persona 5 Royal Persona Pack 2, and the Persona 4 Golden Persona Pack. So let's start with the Persona 5 ones, because... Actually, no, let's start with the Persona 4 one, because it's probably the one that's exactly what you're thinking. The Persona 4 Golden pack comes with Izanagi, Yu's Persona, Megetsu Izanagi, Adachi's Persona, and Kaguya, which is basically just Marie's Persona. Well, that's probably exactly what you expected from a Persona 4 Persona pack. However, the Persona 5 Persona packs are fucking insane. The first Persona 5 Persona pack includes Arsene, Captain Kid, Zoro, Carmen, fucking Goemon. What the fuck was Makoto's Persona called? Johanna? Why am I blanking on fucking Persona names now? Melody, Robin Hood, and Sandrion. The only one it doesn't include out of the initial Personas is Necronomicon, for understandable reasons. And the second Persona 5 Royal pack includes fucking Satanael, Satan Taisei, Mercurius, Hakate, or however the fuck you pronounce that, Kamo Susanoo, Anat, Astarte, Loki, and Vanadis. What the fuck? Again, the only one that it's missing out of the Second Awakenings is Prometheus, which is understandable because of how Futaba works. So, let me get this straight. Persona 4 gets 3 reps, and Persona 5 gets 18? Like, it's not even just the protagonist and, like, the deutagonist personas. It's everyone's personas. Like, at that point, first off, why not just do a third Persona 5 pack that includes fucking Raoul, William, Celestine, fucking... What the fuck were the other ones called? Goro Kichi. You get the point. All the fucking Third Awakenings. Fucking Harroward, all that. And also, why not have the Persona 4 pack have more? Like, where's Jiraiya, Tomoe, fucking Kanahana Sakuya? Where are all they? Like, what the fuck? What? Hell, with the Persona 4 one, you even could have included Himiko, because Himiko has a battle form in the arena games. Like, why is Persona 5 getting this fucking special? I mean, okay, we know why Persona 5 is getting special treatment. We know damn well why. But it just doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Like, you're doing one Persona 4 pack. Like, why not just include all the other party members' personas? It doesn't make fucking sense to me. Persona, like, you're getting all the Persona 5 characters' personas and all of their Second Awakenings. I'm actually shocked Raul's not in the game. I think Raul not being in the game is a weird choice, especially since he's apparently going to be in Tactica. But whatever, we're not here to talk about Persona 5 Tactica. But yeah, I find this a really, really weird choice. This is really strange. Although this does beg the question if there's going to be more costumes in game, or possibly more DLC down the line, which we'll get to in a second. Because it feels weird to only have these costumes. I'm personally hoping that they'll have multiple costume options in the game. So like, you know, their battle gear, their winter uniforms, their summer uniforms, their winter casual, their summer casual, their swimsuits. I'm really hoping all of that will just be in the game as options, kind of like how Persona 4 Golden handled it. And I'm also kind of hoping there's a costume shop. I brought this up in one of my other videos. I'm really hoping there's a costume shop where you can buy, like, I don't know, maybe their arena outfits or their dancing outfits. I think that'll be kind of fun. But knowing Atlus, they're probably planning future DLC, which again we'll get to in a second. The game also, I think this is really cool. The game has a collector's edition called Persona 3 Reload Aegis Edition. It feels like they're marketing to me at this point. And it comes with the following. It comes with the base game, seemingly not a steelbook, although I might be wrong about that. An art book, a 2-CD soundtrack, an Aegis figure. Again, it feels like they're marketing towards me. And all of the DLC available at launch. Atlus, Sega, why aren't you doing this for all of your games? You should be doing this, including all of the DLC with the physical pre-order, for all of your games. Now, granted, this does seem to only be the case for the Aegis edition. I don't think you get it for the normal edition. But even so, it's definitely an improvement. This is an improvement. This is an improvement, but you definitely still need to work on this, because the whole physical edition's not coming with DLC thing, especially when there's limited DLC, is really fucking annoying, and I hate it. I really, really hate it, but I do appreciate this option. However, there is one little thing that I want to talk about in regards to this pack. Or this collector's edition, sorry. And that's the fact that it says all DLC available at launch. Oh my god, they're planning DLC after launch, aren't they? And I have a few ideas for what the post-launch DLC could be. It could be more costumes from, you know, other Persona 3 games, or even like Persona 1 and 2 packs, and then the ones from other Mega 10 games. Like, I have a weird feeling there's probably going to be SMT4 costumes at some point. I don't know, they seem to put SMT4 costumes in all their fucking games. So yeah, other costume DLC is definitely thoughts that I'm having. Other Persona DLCs I could totally see being a thing. But another thing that I'm thinking is, if they're planning to do future DLC, what if future DLC includes the Answer and Kotone? And Kotone's route. You know what I mean? Like, one could be the Answer and then one could be Kotone's route. What if that is DLC that they could do at some point down the line? Now, look, in my opinion, that stuff that's the type of stuff that should have just been in the game from the start. As good as this remake does look, I do wish I had included that stuff from the very beginning. But you know, at this point, I'm just taking what I can get. But yeah, I'm really the fact that it does say all DLC available at launch does lead me to believe that there could possibly be future DLC. And if there is going to be more DLC added, that's the kind of stuff that I hope they use it for. Is shit like the Answer and the FemC route. That's the type of shit that they should be adding to the game through DLC. But knowing them, they're probably just going to do more costume DLC and other shit like that. Because that's just how Atlus rolls. But, whatever. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this little rant of a video. This video was kind of a mess, I'm going to be honest with you. But anyway, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, leave a comment in the comment section below telling me your thoughts on the trailer and your thoughts on what the possible future DLC could be. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.